Welcome to Heal into Happy. I invite you to take an adventure with me into your very own universe as I guide you to go within, release your fears, and become empowered to create a life you love. I am your host, Lark Allen. My intention is to help you shine a light on everything that is keeping you from being truly free. You can expect this healing journey to be filled with love, laughter, clarity, and fun. Are you ready to take a leap of faith? Let's go. Welcome. I am so excited to embark on a healing journey with you. I consider myself your guide and a friend that is here to offer you love and light the way for your healing journey. You are absolutely in control of this journey. Nobody can do inner healing work for us, but we can absolutely have guides and cheerleaders and friends that love and care about us and that have tips and insights in ways that they have healed and offer all of the things that they've discovered along the way to help. And that's what I feel like my role is here. I am here to help you heal in the most comfortable way possible. And so I wanted to just set some intentions and offer some ideas about coming together. I decided to launch my podcast on Sundays because that is already a day that has been dubbed Self-Care Sunday. I love the idea of coming together on Sundays to start the week in a magical way, to feel more in alignment, to help you feel like you are taking steps for your own personal healing as your week is beginning. But of course, you can listen to this any day of the week. Maybe you work weekends and your Sunday is a different day. I'm not putting limits on that, but I just wanted to let you know my intention for having my podcasts come out every Sunday. My podcasts are not made for driving and listening to, because I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and do a little bit of grounding and potentially some meditation. So it would not be wise to listen to any of my podcasts while driving. There's going to be journal prompts and ideas for you to do. And sometimes right after you get done listening, you may feel compelled to get out your journal and start doing some of the things that I share. So I had this idea that came to me today about talking to you about creating your very own healing center at your home. And I visualized a cozy space where you can turn on the podcast and instantly feel more love, and you're able to bring all of the different parts of you home. We can be thinking about different things and have our energy pulled in different directions. And I remember when my friend Stacia, I call her my ultimate coach because she's helped me do so many amazing things, and she helped me work through so many things. And I am where I am today with her help. I feel like it's so important for us to get help in all of the different ways. And there's so many different modalities of therapies and energy work and Reiki and all kinds of things that we can do. She helped me with some ancestral healing. We've worked together many solstices together, shedding old parts of us that no longer serve us, and just a lot of magical things that I've had with Stacia. And I look forward to interviewing her later in my podcast. So I remember the first time that she asked me if I had an altar. And I was like, an altar? That sounds weird. So I, we can have attachments to words and what they mean. So it took me a little bit of time to feel comfortable with that. I set up a space that had my vision board and different things around it. And now I realize that the word altar has been inverted by people that don't want us to have a space that's sacred and empowering for us. Because when we create that and we ask our higher self to come into our space, we ask our guardian angels to come into our space, there's instantaneous healing that can happen. We are so powerful. And that's really what I want to share throughout this whole podcast. Everything that I'm doing is with an intention for you to realize how absolutely magnificent that you are and give you some tools and steps and ways for you to feel into that more and more and more, and for you to absolutely fall for yourself deeply in love with yourself. That is the basis of everything, because when we love ourselves and have compassion for where we are in this now moment, our healing journey becomes so much easier. I am inviting you, and maybe you already have a space and you could do a little bit extra. Maybe you have all of this already done, and that's amazing. But let's just have a conversation about creating a space in your home and designating it as your healing center, as a place for you to heal into happiness. Some things that I love to have in my spaces when I'm meditating, when I am doing journaling, or anything that is a healing modality for myself, even listening to a podcast or somebody's YouTube channel that has a lot of spiritual ahas that I can journal and stuff. I like to set the scene with the intention of, I'm about to have some aha moments here. So things that you can bring to an area of your house and designate it as your healing center. Candles, things that really wake up all of our senses. So candles are going to help transport us with a new fragrance. Along that line, an oil diffuser, incense. When you're coming to a space and you're about to do some healing work, I recommend saging it or using Palo Santos to clear the energy so that it's a 0 point for you to work in. So you're freeing the space of any entanglement of past feelings, past healing work that you've done, or just allowing the space to be free of everything. And then it becomes a more open, magical experience for us to spend our time in. And then for our sense of touch, a cozy blanket. If you're a little bit cold, you can wrap yourself up in. I have a meditation pillow that I love. Maybe it's a couch, whatever feels comfortable for you. I'm just giving you some ideas of ways that you can create a space that feel really good and cozy to you. Crystals, artwork, statues. And then if possible, I also recommend that you have a space that you can go to and ground out in nature. So you're able to put your feet into the grass or your feet into the sand, and knowing, even if you live in an apartment, you can find a little park or a place for you to go that you can always depend on. Like, I'm going to go and this is my park and this is the little lake and I like to see the ducks and I can feel comfortable taking my shoes off and walking. Earthing is a big thing that we're going to talk about. It's going to have a whole podcast for itself because it is so amazing because of the anti-inflammatory properties of walking barefoot and the healing, spiritual, anti-inflammatory too, from just really connecting to our beautiful planet. So yeah, it can be really fun to make a little corner that's just for you. And you don't actually need to buy anything new. If you want to, by all means. But you can just pull your favorite things and make yourself a little circle that you have everything. And then you set intentions that the space that you're creating is now filled with love. And it's a place for you to come and align with your higher self while feeling the support of your guardian angels, guides, and allies. Our intention is so powerful. And that's something that we will get into as well as we deepen this healing journey that we have together. So it's mainly just setting an intention that you find a place in your home and you create it. And when you go to this place, you instantly find ease. You're able to drop into meditation. You're able to come and do some deep breathing and really the sanctuary for your well-being. And then when we start working with journaling and things like that, you just feel really comfortable. You know that you're going to have your pen, you're going to have your paper, you're going to have all of the things. You can bring a warm tea and call in your higher self. And then you can just push play on the podcast, knowing that you are ready to go deeper with yourself and that you're giving yourself this time every week to learn more about yourself and ultimately fall deeply in love with who you are now and to help clear out anything that is there that's preventing you from living a life that you love. Let's close our eyes for a couple minutes and drop into this now moment together. And I'd like you to imagine what this space looks like for you. What does it have in it? Maybe you have a CD player or a little stereo that you can hook up so that you can listen to some Healing Hearts music. What are the colors that soothe your senses, that make this little healing center that you're creating make you feel really good? Take your worries away. What candles would you like to have there? Maybe you'd like your healing center to be centered around your bathtub, and you can have Epsom salts and baking soda and different things, a candle, so that when you are dropping into a nice warm bath and listening to the podcast, free flow think about and feel how you would like this space to look in your house. How does it feel to know that you have this space to always return to? Anytime during the day, you can come, sit down, and know that the best version of yourself is there waiting to commune with you, that your guardian angels are there to wrap their angel wings around you, that God is there to listen to your prayers. This healing center is yours. You can get creative with it. You can have fun with it. Maybe it's a place that you want to come and know that you can drop into a nap with effortless ease. I am giving you permission to completely have fun with it. You deserve to have a space in your home that is exactly the way that you want it to be, that always feels good when you drop into it. I look forward to hearing about what your space looks like, how it makes you feel. And now every time that we come together and you push play on this podcast, I'm excited to think about you being in a place that you're surrounded by love and you're more open to hearing how to deepen your practice with healing all the parts of you. And I admire you taking this time to get to know yourself on all levels, so that every time that you look in the mirror and you journal and you do all of the things that I'm going to talk about, you know that you always have a place to come home to. Feel your best. Until next time, all of my love, And I'm offering you so much light as you go on this journey, creating the sacred space in your home.
Thank you for joining me today on Heal into Happy. My prayer is that you have gained more insight into your healing journey and that you are one step closer to loving yourself more fully in this now moment. And if you could do me a favor, please leave me a 5-star review over on iTunes. My passion is empowering others on their healing journey, and with your review, you may help others struggling to heal find this message. Be sure to visit me at healintohappy.com for past episodes and more ways to connect with me. Also, please always remember that I am offering you so much love and light as I celebrate the divine sovereign being that I see in you.